Hey, Philip. Yeah, it's all right, man. I'm fine with it. It ended up working out okay. Hey, I don't admit, hey, if I'm wrong and I should get a ticket, I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't seem like it based on that Michigan deal, but ended up working out. That's all right. It happens. What happened is, so I'm going through Glacier National Park this morning, and I'm getting all of a sudden I'm getting familiar with that tone that cop cars make without the siren. It's kind of like a buzzing. So I look in my side view mirror, and it's a park ranger with his lights on. So I pull over, and he comes up to the car, and he says to me, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "Well, I got a couple good guesses." I said, "Is it because my dog was on my lap?" He said, "No, it's not." I said, "Well, while we're on that subject, do you have a problem with a dog on a person's lap?" He said, "Not at all." He said, "As long as good judgment is used." I said, "That's the same thing I think. Where were you 9 months ago? I could have used you in Michigan." He said, "I pulled you over because you were operating a video camera while you were driving. And that's an unsafe violation in a federal park." And I said, he said, "Let me ask you something." He said, "How long were you recording?" I said, "I was recording probably on and off for about a half hour." He said, "Are you familiar that this is an automatic court appearance? You're going to have to come back to Montana." I said, "No, I didn't know that either." And he said, "I think that for you to be recording that long, it was egregious." I said, "Well, I don't think it was egregious. I won't agree with that. I'll agree that I shouldn't have been recording, but it's not egregious." I said, "First of all, no one's life was in danger. How long did you follow me before you pulled me over?" He said, 4 miles. I said, "Did you see me swerving? Were people blowing their horns? Did I almost hit a bicyclist?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, when you're driving your patrol vehicle and you're operating your radar unit and you're switching frequencies on your radio and you're running plates, would you consider that unsafe?" And he said, "No." I said, "Now, I shouldn't have had a camera on. I'll go along with that, but I had it on. I wasn't looking through it. I wasn't working the zoom. It is no different than if I had a cup of coffee." And I think to myself, God, I'd like a sip of coffee. I said, "There's a variety of the ways you can look at this. I won't do it anymore, but there wasn't anything unsafe about it. There could have been, but there wasn't." So we talk about that for a couple minutes, and he gives me scenarios of what's happened in the park in the past, and I give him scenarios of what hasn't happened, because I've done this before, and nothing's ever happened. I said, "Would you give people tickets for looking down at their map of Glacier National Park where they're driving through there?" He said, "If they're all over the road, I do." I said, "But what if they're not all over the road?" He said, "I don't." Okay, I said, "That's my whole point then. I've got a camera on. It's not affecting my driving. How is it unsafe? And more so, I know I'm going to get a ticket now. How is it egregious?" So he ends up coming back to the car, and he says, "You know what? You were completely honest with me. I appreciate your honesty. I got to give you a ticket, but I'm going to give you this ticket. It's $250 plus $30 processing fee. It's not going to go on your driving record. You're not going to have to come back for a court appearance, and there's no points assessed to you." I say, "Fine, great. Good to meet you. Fine, you did your job. I don't have a problem with that." I said, "Can I pay it right now?" He said, "No, you can send it in or you can pay it online." And I said, "That's fine with me." So the whole point is here is a professional officer. I admitted that I shouldn't have been doing it, although it wasn't egregious and unsafe. Doesn't matter. I'm paying the ticket tonight. No problem. Well, it's against the law to have a camera operating. Now, here's the thing. I didn't really think too much. This is a federal officer, and it's U.S. District Court. So it's a little different than just getting written by Joe Blow. But I don't have any problem with it at all. I mean, you guys know as well as anybody else, it's it's the points on your driving record. In another trip back, even if you wanted to plead guilty, forget that shit. I mean, I like it out here, but not coming back in a month when I've already been here. So I'm fine with it all. Fair enough. That's exactly it. It's a reasonable. He's a super professional guy. We had a rational discussion. This is not going to get drug out forever. I'm going to pay my fine. I didn't turn my camera on it. Yeah, I'm fine with it, to be honest with you. That's how it's supposed to work. But I'm not gonna. A lot of times you're not gonna be able to have that dialogue. And I said, officer, do you understand that I'm the chosen one from West Branch, Michigan? And there's mitigating circumstances to this. Let me give you an example. There's a lady named Bertha that lives in Eugene, Oregon, and she suffers from chronic anxiety. And she can't take trips like this. And she's always wanted to know what it was like inside Glacier National Park. And I'm providing that to her while being unsafe. It's a public service. It's good works. I know that if good works can never outweigh bad things, but I'm just letting you know there was nothing unsafe going on. And this is benefiting people. And I said on a second note, do you know how many views I'm going to have to get to this video now? Just to break even? He said, how many? I said, 75,000. And there's no way in hell video of Glacier National Park is going to bring 75,000 views. So he said, well, have you learned your lesson? I said, have you learned yours? He said, well, what's mine? I said, not to use the words egregious. It didn't meet the criteria. He said, yeah. I said, and I've learned not to turn my camera on while I'm driving through Glacier National Park. And secondly, how did you see me? He said, I just happened to look up and I saw as you passed by. And that's how I got you. I said, well, you're doing a good job. Thank you. He's moved on. I've moved on. I'm not mad. It's not going on my driving record. It's cutting into my stripper money. But, and here's some news. He didn't catch me until I was almost done. About another 4 miles to go. I'd have been pissed if I'd got nailed at the beginning. So is this gonna affect my driving videos? Absolutely not. No. Hell no. No way. Is Tassie on here? Yeah, I mean, I'm doing it. I mean, I do it for myself, and other people want to watch. It's been the same mantra from day one. What's that, Mark? What's going on? Hey, Tassie, how you doing? I'm out here in Montana. You got a new job, huh? Good for you. Oh, Tassie, it's nice of you to buy us all burgers. Look at this view. I just went through Big Fork, and I'm on my way down to Sealy Lake. I'll tell you, as I've said, I've been to Glacier Park. Oh, thank you, Mark. Oh, good for you. Oh, congratulations, Tassie. I know I've got stuff for you at my house when I get back for the next trip that I'm down there. Hey, but here's the thing. Glacier National Park was great. On my way out this morning, they were already closing the park again. You couldn't get in there. It's a madhouse. It is super unsafe. Narrow roads, people all over. I liked it. To tell you the truth, if I wasn't videotaping it, I probably wouldn't have done it for other people, for myself. I've been there before. It's a pain in the ass. It's super congested. Oh, Christina, thank you. But I'm kind of thinking of skipping Yellowstone. I think these parks are cool, but I'm just not into the pulling over at every little 4 miles and taking a snapshot with the sign in the background. I'd much rather do what I'm doing now, be out on the road, concentrate more on interviews, go to small towns, see what life's like outside of West Branch. So I'm not 100% sure I'm going there, but I'm going to be down near there one way or the other. Yeah, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. The post office texted me this morning, and they wanted to know who Daisy Reed is. So thank you. So I texted back that it's my dog. Yeah, I mean, he's doing his job. I'm just glad I don't need to come back. God damn, what a pain in the ass that would have been. I'm going to pay it online tonight. So, really, I don't give a shit. I mean, I'd rather it didn't happen, but he was a really good guy, actually. Yeah, isn't Charlie a class act? I mean, if you're ever going to show a video to young kids and you wanted them to grow up to be a responsible, decent person, Charlie's it. Just like somebody mentioned, a salt to the earth guy. Just a good guy. You'd love him as your neighbor. I'm sure he doesn't have any enemies in the world. Just a top-notch class act. I was lucky to run into him. Oh, thanks, Mark. Daisy Reed. Daisy is going to get to run around more today. She slept in this morning. Where you at, hon? You back there sleeping, honey? Near the camera? Atta girl, you tired, honey? We're going to hit the road now, hon. 68 degrees. 68 degrees, honey. Hey, Melodic, get rid of this Christina. Kick this Christina off here. Yeah, thank you. It is as rude as it gets advertising somebody else's channel on mine. See ya, Christina. Could you post that again, please? People weren't able to see it. Yeah, this isn't back, actually. Oh, is Yellowstone a mess? Yeah, I'll probably skip it then. I didn't see any animals in Glacier National Park. It is absolutely jam-packed. I mean, here it was. I was leaving there 11:30, 12, something like that. And they already closed the park for the day. It's no place to park. I didn't care for what I'm doing. Because really... I mean, I think it's cool. It doesn't offer the photo opportunities you think it would. Yeah, I think you're right, man. But the views here are just so killer. Yeah, is that problem going on in Yellowstone too? Does anybody know that? I'm 90% sure I'm going to skip it anyway. Now, somebody was getting a hold of me. I had a few people contact me. I'm heading down towards this Sealy Lake. So I can't keep up with all these emails and stuff. So whatever it is, if you're anywhere down south, I'll stop by and have lunch with you or something if I'm going to be going by there. Oh, they do have restrictions, huh? Okay. Even like today after Labor Day's over? Yeah, I'm going to be cutting back through Nebraska on the way back. I am going to go to Rapid City. But I'm changed my plans a little bit on Glacier. I'm glad I went to the park, but like I said, if you guys weren't some people didn't want to see it. I got the video of the whole park too. Good time of the day too. It was for operating a camera while driving. Yeah. Then he asked me if I tried a GoPro. Yeah, I did. They don't work for shit for what I do. So let me see where the hell I'm at now. So I'm going down. Yeah, I'm going down towards Missoula. Yep. No, I'm not 93. Where the hell is this? Let me look at the state map. I'll figure it out. Fires? Yeah, they got a lot of signs. Dry conditions. Where the hell am I at now? No, I'm going down 83. Yeah, I'm going down towards Sealy Lake. And I could go down near Butte, Helena, Deer Lodge, any of those places. I'll be a little east of Missoula, but I could go there. I'd meet some people. I just can't keep up with it too good, you know. Here's Yellowstone. Yeah, so I'll take this 83 down. Yeah, I don't have to worry about it till I get to Rattlesnake, NRA, whatever the hell that is. I could go into Missoula. I think Helena would be better, though. I think I'll go to Helena. Yeah, I'm heading south on 83 towards Sealy Lake. And I'll probably head over towards Helena. That'd be a good spot. Then I'll be later cutting through Bozeman probably, then going south. Yeah, I'm gonna be back there after about a week or so probably. A lot of partying. Yeah, I've been in Red Lodge quite a bit. I love Beartooth Pass. That's actually my favorite spot, Beartooth Pass. Here's a nice brochure they give you for the park. Yeah, you gotta have a map, man. I mean, GPS is handy, but there's nothing like a good atlas when you're doing this kind of stuff. Getting hot out. Yeah, it wasn't distracted at all. Cops are distracted when they're running plates and operating their radar detector, and people with their GPS. So just because you're doing something else doesn't automatically make it unsafe. And you show me some official statistics. You're just it's bar talk. You don't have any data to support it. Yeah, it's all super low speed. It's like 25 miles an hour. me just set this here for a sec. Just fight for your right to party. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Thomas. I mean, I'd be doing it anyway, but I think it's really cool other people get to watch. You know? Oh, east of the Rocky Park. Oh, okay. Sure is nice out here. Look at this view. Yeah, menu, it's hard to say. I've had some pretty good food here, you know. I just ate half of my Vietnamese tofu sandwich a few minutes ago. I left it in the van. Oh, I didn't know there was anything wrong with you, Daisy D. Oh, northern border, okay. Yeah, well, I'm going to be in the west and the east side. Not normally, but since it was such great food with interesting spices at a Vietnamese restaurant, I got it. And I'm glad that I did. It was just as good as the beef, believe it or not. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mia. Yeah, I know what you mean. Glacier's cool, but this is better. I agree. Yeah, I think it is too. I'm 400,000 miles. Mine's going great. I think they're full of shit about that snow in Glacier Park. There wasn't any up there, except on the very tip top of the mountains. Something's not adding up with that story. I don't know whether they're understaffed. It's such a pain in the ass now because the park's closed at the east side, the Lake Mary side, because they don't want people going through the Indian reservation with COVID. So you're double the traffic every day. Everybody's got to use the same entrance and exit. It's a super pain in the ass. I don't know why they just don't make people keep driving, no stops. Oh, your asthma. Sorry about that. There's some pretty interesting theories on asthma. One is cockroach feces, and one is an inordinate amount of exposure to dust as a baby. Shut up, YouTuber. You're not going to do shit. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch, and you're not going to do anything about it. That's what you're going to do, nothing. See you later, loser. You're gone, loser. You're not doing shit. And in your honor, I'm going to resume my video recording. No, no drugs or addiction, no. Not yet, anyway. Not over yet. Here you go, YouTuber, especially for you. Loser.
Okay.